please.
Why you're in my theatre?
Watching the show.
A show?
Yeah.
Here?
We need some entertainment and insight.
Entertainment and insight? Well, I suppose I could do that. From all the poetry I read. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not raise the curtain to make you happy with a word game or a scene in a house where nothing happens, and the theatre points its lights to amuse you, to make you believe it's reality. No. The poet, with all her 5 senses in perfect health condition, has the good sense, not the pleasure, of showing you here all tonight the small corners of reality. Angels, shadows, voices, layers of snow, flying dreams that wander around you, as tangible as lust for the coins in your pocket. Ooh, the latent cancer of the striking woman's breast, or the tired lips of this tired trader. You all come to the theatre with the exclusive desire to amuse yourselves, and you fairly pay the author. But tonight, the author has set you a trap because she aims to move your English and other nationalities' hearts by showing you things you do not want to see, by speaking the truths your naive ears do not want to hear. Why? Why? Why, if you believe in God, as I do, are you afraid of death? And if you are afraid of death, why the cruelty? That dreadful divorce of the suffering of your fellow men. You could say this is becoming a sermon. It's a boring one. Most of you here listening slam the doors of your houses, leaving your mothers and fathers with their sensible arguments still echoing. And it's in this moment that they would give everything and anything, even their eyes, to hear those sweet, now lost voices. Same here. But it's hard to admit reality. It's even harder to show it. It's like preaching to agnostics. But it doesn't matter. Especially to you city dwellers. You live in the most depressed and unhappy of fantasies. All you do is try to create new ways to avoid the truth. When that wind blows, you play the pinola to cover its unsettling notes. You cover your windows with lace. You create charitable shouters to rest in peace the perennial cricket of your own conscience. Why do we go to the theatre? We go to the theatre to see what's happening, and not what is happening to us. The audience, you. You all believe you're safe? Because this performance isn't going to bother you? Oh, imagine how wonderful it would be if I suddenly drag one of you on stage. And I make you speak in front of all these people. Reality comes to life because the author does not want to make you feel that you're in a theatre, but in the middle of the street. He doesn't want to create rhythm, literature, or rhyme. On the contrary, I want to teach your little hearts a lesson. And that's why I'm a poet. But a humble one. You see? Anyone can do it. The author, Federico, he knows how to write verse, and in my opinion, he does it marvellously. But yesterday, he confessed to me that art has an artificial heart that bothered him. And he did not want to spread that perfume of white lilies, or bring the Solomonic columns covered in gold doves. White lilies. Certainly pleasant, don't you think? I prefer the humidity of the sea. It smells like, or should I say, it streams from the chests of mermaids and 1,000 other things. But he does not see nor hear. He keeps calling to shore, waiting for those new drowned men. This is what men care about. But how? How can one bring that breeze of the sea to the stage? How can one cover these stalls with stars?
Bring him down the road!
Don't interrupt me! I mean, I would appreciate it if you remained quietly seated and stopped interrupting the performance.
I have the right to do it. I paid for this seat.
Paying for a seat does not give you the right to interrupt the performance, let alone judge it.
Of course it does.
No, it doesn't. You like it, or you hate it. You clap your hands, or you throw rotten tomatoes. But you never judge it.
The only law that applies to the theatre is the audience judgment.
Are you all right? Have you hurt yourself?
What the hell is that?
Don't cross this stage again! This place is banned!
This is unacceptable.
Oh, would you please shut up?
I paid to see theatre, not this!
Excuse me. You said theatre. This is not theatre.
Of course it is.
No, it's not! Oh, you're scared. You're afraid because you know me. That I want to bring down these walls so that we can hear crying or snore the putrid stomachs of those outside. Those that don't even know theatre exists. So then leave. Go home to where lies wait for you with your dinner, the radio, oh, and a wife that fantasises about the young footballer that lives next door, whilst making love.
If we were in theatre, I could go down there and smash your face.
Go on then, you coward!
I'm too close to reality to listen to you.
Reality! You're too close to reality! Do you want to know what reality is? Well then listen to it. The wood of everyone's coffin in this room has already been cut. Or lie behind stained glass windows, waiting for 4 creatures here now listening. And maybe there's one, just one, be filled shortly after leaving this place.
I didn't pay to be lectured on morals, or hear unpleasant things. You should be thankful you are in England and not in Spain, fond of them. English people will have just sighed. I'm leaving. I thought this was theatre.
This is not theatre. Out there, you will breathe nothing but lies. Comedy actors will say only what they can say aloud in front of wimpy ladies. Excuse me.
What did you say?
Who cover their sorrows. That is why I reject having actors. Instead, I choose ordinary men and women, flesh and blood. And to those that don't want to hear, I suggest you cover your ears.
Let's go, my dear. This woman only speaks nonsense.
I don't want to leave. She's got a point in all of this.
Oh, so you are interested in life, in that amazing life that lies just outside theatre.
Asa!
Yesterday, I stood on this very stage and I burst into tears as a proof of reality. A scene your husband would never believe. In a small room, a woman dies of hunger. Her 2 children, starving to, play with her lifeless hands like 2 loaves of bread. At night, the 2 children find the breast of the corpse and they nuzzle into the cold and the resting skin whilst eating a tin of shoe polish.
You're overacting, Christine.
Louise knows I'm telling the truth.
Whatever.
Come on, don't be like that. Theatre is made up of lies.
It's not made up with lies. It's all true, real life.
Oh my goodness. If it's all true, how awful is life?
Asa! Go and take a taxi for my wife and me.
How could you let her say those things in front of me? You were right. I don't understand why they haven't been burnt at the stake like the witches.
May I have
This will make you
coffee?
hungry.
If you keep acting like that, you'll end up alone.
Oh, so you are here.
Yes, and I am intrigued by your stories.
Vicenta! Vicenta mia! If you will excuse me.
I don't think the audience will be willing to excuse you. The theatre is so beautiful. What are you going to do now, woman of silver cups and ermine suits? That voice that echoed twice moved me more than true anger.
All that's disappeared from the theatre now. Excuse me. Madam. Yes. Why is such little amount and such bad coffee? English, please.
It was all very dark, and I tripped over some fishermen who were singing "We let fishes us." And then I tripped. I was trapped in some pieces of muslin full of flies. And then an old man up there, he told me it was just fog. I'm not used to this. I was very scared.
Scared of paintings.
There is light in my pub.
And you're not scared there.
No.
Are there many drunks? Do they talk?
Yesterday, they brought a child and a big turkey. And they bet on who would get drunk first. The child was drinking cognac, while the turkey was drinking anisette with bits of tobacco. We had a good fun. The child got drunk first and kept hitting his head against the walls while the turkey was decapitated. Yes, with a razor. It was amazing. And then we ate it all. Yes, the whole turkey.
See that man? He'd cry with a well-told love story. You need a stage. You're going to fail.
Why didn't you stop them?
I have to please the customers and the parishioners too. Even if it's a gruesome scene.
And you weren't scared?
How can I be scared? Who a child. And a turkey. They kept pouring glasses of anisette down the turkey's throat. It took them ages to finish the job. Their eyes was blunt.
Would you please just shut up?
Are you scared? Now? Yeah? You are. If you knew what they do at carnival time. Another story. Last year, a drunk came playing the violin. But it wasn't an ordinary violin. Do you know what the violin was? Do you know? Do you? I'll tell you. It was a cat crucified, face front on a washboard. The bow was made of a handful of brambles, stroking the cat's belly in a key of for two women to dance. Very well dressed indeed, one as Pierrot and the other one as Colombina.
Leave me alone.
I'm just warning you. These snobs will call this cruelty, others aberration, and then they will just turn their backs so they can sleep better.
We must wake them up, open their eyes, whether they like it or not.
What for?
So they can see clearly.
And you will see that once they wake up from the dream, the strings of a common consciousness still slack. Half of them will ask for that handful of brambles to joyfully rub against that crucified animal.
They will do very well. Cats are dangerous. They scratch the children. And they are not very loyal.
I don't pretend to mend anybody's opinion. I just want people to say the truth. And this woman here is saying it in front of all these people.
Well, half truth.
Well, that's because it isn't fully lit. We need lights. We need lights so powerful they turn to ash the hearts of those talking. Yes, help me. Yes. You can leave.
Ta.
That's it. Light! I've got it. I've got it. Play them something. If I were the sort of woman who could produce a sigh, although my theatre is open air and the money is all gone, even if it weren't, I'd poison the air. One hypodermic needle should do it. Madam! Leave! I told you! I'm tired of your lies!
But I'm scared.
What?
Would you mind tell the employees backstage to turn on the light?
What for?
So I can leave.
Just exit through those double doors, across the space, exit the double doors on the adjacent side of the room, go down one flight of stairs, lift at the drapes, cross the rehearsal space, lift the drapes again, go down 2 flights of stairs, lift the drapes again, open out, press the button, and you exit onto the street. It's simple.
But I'm scared. I have to jump on the fog on the floor, and there are 2 big birds. Birds on the skylight as well.
Turn on the light. You'll see there's nothing there. That's a muslin and painted backdrop.
But they look so real.
Oh. What if they were real?
Well, in that case, I would just shoot.
Miss Director! Miss Director! Aren't you coming to the rehearsal?
What is there to rehearse?
Midsummer Night's Dream?
The audience, they cry with Othello. They burst into laughter with The Taming of the Shrew. But they will never understand A Midsummer Night's Dream. So they laugh. Although, it's probably better they don't understand it. Do you know what it's about by any chance? Do you? How about you, sir? Madam? I can do this all day. Madam?
Yeah, I know what it's about. So, Hermia loves Lysander, but she's not allowed to marry him because her dad wants her to marry Demetrius. But her best friend, Helena, loves Demetrius. So they run into the woods and then they get married to fairies and that.
It's a bit of a gloomy argument.
It makes me happy.
Happy! But it's not happy. It's all about how love, and with that I mean every single type of love. It does not depend on us, and it's out of our control. People fall asleep. Puck, a little ferryman, comes along and gives people a flower to smell in their dreams. Once they awake, they fall in love with the first creature that they see, despite whether being enchanted by a creature before they went to sleep. The same way Titania, queen of those fairies, she awakes to find herself in love with a peasant who has the head of a donkey. It's a destructive truth, a terrible truth, a truth that can lead to suicide. And the world needs to know now more than ever before constructive truths, truths that rebuild. We need now not think of one, but to think of everyone. I'm not going to the rehearsal.
But how are we going to fake the air she blows in the forest scene?
However you want. Make her sing with her mouth closed. I don't care. Just leave. I have a show to put on, and today is the last day I step foot in this theatre. Miranda, I can't catch a break. Miranda, when are you coming? I can't go without you. La 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 la.
I love doing, and I don't run barefoot across the green grass. It's only to follow you and be with you in these gold sailors.
Where did you learn those lines? What play do you say them?
None. It's the first time I say them.
You liar! If that body you gave shape to were your own, I'd whip it to prove you're telling me the truth. You think you can seduce me as Titania? But you're wrong. Tomorrow, you'll be a beggar, a nobleman, and the next, some snake in a deceitful poet's fable.
All I know is that I love you. I want you to whip me so you can see how my skin turns pink. I want you to stab a punch in my chest so you can feel the trickle of blood. And if you like the blood, you can drink it and save some for me.
You lie!
Of course it's not true. I'm here, alone. And yet you can be different and tiny in each one of your eyes. But if snow hides from fire, how can you keep your gold teeth inside those amber lips? I will love you to become one of those grey horses that gallop at night looking for their fears in the dull, gloomy stable. Leave me alone. You're like a teddy bear. You don't believe anything I say? Then crush me against you, and you'll see how I fade over your chest. Until yesterday, I like silk and flesh, but now I like the mane, the filthy sewers, and the hat of the ship.
Don't think you can have me just because I betray your taste. I will not allow it. I'm leaving to escape from you, from your society, from your flakiness.
Am I not allowed to be an ugly woman? The one you're looking for. A leprous creature. I'll come with you. Yes, you are mine. If you knew how much I would love to Paris next to you within the walls of a hospital.
That will never happen because you never tell me the truth.
Nor anyone. But I've seen you the most beautiful lie. I like the truth too, but just for a minute. Though the truth is ugly. But if I say it, they will throw me out of the theater. I always feel like staring at the audience and at the most poetic scene. Shout a swear word. Canalla! The rudest one. All I want is my emeralds, but they hide them from me.
Oh, get out of here! Get out! So you're really going to whip me?
I know you despise Titania. She is a fairy, and fairies don't exist. But Lady Macbeth does. Lady Macbeth, yes, and now you are afraid of me, because I'm beautiful, because I'm eternal, because I'm even blood, flesh and blood. More than 3,000 men have died, burned down with my eyes throughout time. Men that had a life, and I've seen dying of love inside the covers.
Where did you read that? You are nothing but an actress, an insignificant actress.
A comedian who will die for you, who begs you not to abandon her.
Will someone bring out the lights?
That's it! Red light! Red light, so you can see my hands dripping blood. They've created the night, and I'm going to perform the last scene under the moonlight. What's happening? Silence! You must love me. This is false. Becomes a flowery wine. What's happening? Someone bring on the lights now! Follow me. We will be safe inside. It's horrible.
No, let's go. I'm scared, and my children are on the home.
There is no way out. Let's see. They are getting closer. The fire has collapsed. We just can't stay. Open the doors. So shut the doors. Shut them. Open the doors. Theatre is everyone's. It's a school of the people. They will not enter here. They will break the royal graffiti, the fake books, the moon of magic glass. Oh, they will spill magical elixirs and coffee preserved for centuries. And they will destroy the rain. Let them break it all. My love, they will bring the sea. I said, open the doors. I will not let true blood be shed on a wall of lies. I come with you. If that double has not killed you. And be distributed to make people equal. How could you say that? When we live in a world where that is true, and all we see is destruction. I surely can't be the only one to see that money's the poison of the world. But people need money for their basic needs. Basic needs? Yes. Basic needs? Yes. Basic needs are food, water, shelter. Precisely. Things that sustain life, not living. For living, you need love. You need freedom, and most importantly, you need expression and art. In an economy that I would want to live in, I'd ask for a piece of bread and book for life and living. You'd ask for paper and ink. It is a mystery in which I believe, and is respected by sensible people. To hell with economy! Do you hear me? Do you all hear? Money, possession. It is not a measurement of happiness. I'm done with this conversation. Me too.
Please, excuse me. Can I have some cotton to cover my ears and mute the world?
That's the murmur of fresh blood. Where's Lady Macbeth? Lady Macbeth conducts when a hail of bullets flattens the great roses of the garden.
You're right. Gunpowder kills poetry.
Or sakes it!
Firm hand. Firm hand! Let's make a big rose of rebel minds. Let's decorate the facades, the lampposts, and the archives of the millenarian architecture with garlands of the tongues of those who want to destroy the established.
It looks like the rebels have been meeting and are in retreat.
Yes, we must defeat them. Firm hand! Good fruit and beauty must have hands in arms in this era! Ah!
Very well said.
Why very well?
How much do you earn? Just a few coins. Enough for bread. But the only thing I want is them to let me perform in peace. An art can be a star or snow. The night sky, a broken cloth. Let the crickets sing the wind moan. It only matters the dream the eyes show.
What role do you play? I am Shakespeare's moon. Not here. Try to bury me and you'll see how I rise. Authorities are not changing and are in the main square.
Is it the revolution?
Sí, es la revolución.
The bullets be fired inside the theatre.
No, here you will be safe. The worst will be when the planes come. But I don't care anyways. It's the role I have to play. There is for me October's lunar scream. Go where further sight. Men will sleep, wits die. Only survives the silver of my ring. You, resting on the water, always here. The wet forget-me-not is cold blue. Though blood tilts the roof, it will make the light of my road disappear.
What are you talking about?
It's a beautiful poem. They might not allow me to sing anymore. I just want to sleep. For a second. A minute, a century. But you must know, I am not dead. There are golden stables in my lips. I am that little friend of that western wind. I am the immense shadow of my tears.
Planes are coming this way.
Children! They'll break in and they'll kill them. Oh my goodness, they'll kill all of them.
No, laborers have never done that, and they will never do it.
They have done it now.
You're lying!
In a revolution, long time ago, 20,000 people were tortured and murdered, and 50,000 more had to run away. During the escape, those who died were left on the road without a proper funeral. But the worst thing was to be caught by the rebels. They sent everyone to the fields for forced labors, separating thousands of families forever. In the fields, those who were ill were considered useless and even guilty of their weakness. The guards left them to die, or even shot them in the head. There was no way to escape. Even the mothers who begged not to harm the children were shot. Every woman who was single was forced to marry with a rebel soldier. And all those who were born in a non-civil marriage were kidnapped and mutilated. Over 300 children, most of them newborns, had their eyes gouged out.
Who told you that story? What vile human being tainted that tongue, licking that nightmare? Answer me!
Moderate your words and talk like a proper gentleman.
I'm no gentleman. I don't pretend to be one. I'm a poet and a martyr.
Trifles! It is a true story. A journalist friend of mine saw it with his own eyes. And as a proof, he took with him 2 blue eyes, still alive, that he shone to everyone, inside a little lacquered box.
Oh my goodness! He can't be without me! Every morning he sings English songs to wake me up. He can't be without me!
When the night falls, he will cry for her, because despite her social standing, she undressed him.
They'll break in and they'll kill them! Oh my goodness, they'll kill all of them!
Do not worry, madam. I'll go out. I'll dodge the bullet. And I'll tell them you are here and you are safe.
Are you going outside?
Yes.
I'll look through the skylight.
Do not worry, madam. If I see there is no danger, I'll go out and I'll bring them here with you. You are mother and father, and I understand your anguish. If this continues, the basement of the theater is the best place to hide.
Go, please!
Who's that woman?
A union leader.
And what's her name?
La pasionaria que con Grace coge.
We must help her. I would give her all I own. Why'd you ask her name?
Just to know what happened. And to report her afterwards.
Canalla!
You are in darkness. But I will light shadows to load your soul with rusted chains. I fight with God's army. And I count on his help. When I die, I will meet him in heaven. And he will love me. My God is the God of the armies, to whom we all shall pay homage, because this is the real truth! I'm not scared. God's with me.
No creo en tu Dios. I do not believe in that you call God.
I know, but this is how you appear the wits.
Comrade!
Ah, you're back? ¡Quieto todo el mundo! ¡Que se sienten, coño! Ah, good luck here. God will repay me. Glory is in his sacred revenge. There's only one God!
Only one God? Yes. And Muhammad is his prophet. Why don't you shoot at me? In times of war, nothing happens to murderers like you. Lights, please.
One has to be careful with Jews and other morbid people.
Excuse me. I am not a Jew. I am a Muslim.
And are you not scared of their attack?
Less than you. I'm dying to die so I can have 1,000,000 concubines. Women are expensive here.
Very expensive, yeah. But the day will come quite soon, actually, in which they will be cheap, like in the old times. My ancestors had loads.
Happy times. I congratulate you. You must be a wonderful shooter.
I had as a teacher a German lieutenant who fought in all the African wars. His main target was men. Killing a bird irritated him.
Looks like an astonishing shot. Was it right in the heart?
Now, if it would be in the heart, she would have jumped and died. And she fell backwards, without even taking her last breath. It was right in the center of her forehead.
Is this what you do to everyone who goes against your beliefs?
What are you trying to say? Are you not supporting the revolution?
Yes. I think like you. In a whisper.
And in out loud?
Out loud, I prefer to stay on the sidelines.
But we are in war.
In times like this, it's best to keep quiet.
Come with me. You will be safe. No danger.
Did she fell from the skyline? The skyline? Oh, that's a very far place to fall. Oh, dear. We have to take him to the changing rooms. From there? Oh, it's much better. Let's go. Take the rooms. Okay. Scusami. One, two, three. Okay. One, two, three. Okay, that's time. One, two, three. Too weak. Oh. Right. One, two, and three. No, the people. Sorry. This way. Marvelous. She's fine. Sophia. Have any of you seen my children? Henry! My children! This is Enrique's fault. I never should have left them. But he wanted to go out and leave them with the maids. This is his fault. Enrique doesn't know what it is to be a father. This is his fault. Do you know, he's never even bought them toys. Once, Henry and I, we went to a market and Henry found this little shabby teddy bear that he fell in love with. I had to get it for him. The look in Henry's eyes when he realised he could have the bear. When Enrique saw the bear later that evening, he made me throw it away. Henry was so upset. I brought the teddy bear with my allowance. And so much to Henry. Enrique doesn't know what it is to be a father. Do you know what? Enrique is a bad father and a bad husband. Why do I always do what Enrique tells me to? Once, for our anniversary, I bought this lovely red French dress. It felt so beautiful. Once, I went down to show him the dress, and when Enrique saw me, he almost chucked me back up the stairs. Tell me I'm not allowed to wear the colour red. Red's the colour of whores. I went back upstairs and I got changed and we went out. I had to, otherwise it wouldn't be proper. Enrique judges me. He judges me for changing Henry and Sophia myself. He tells me a woman of my standing shouldn't interfere with the children. But they're my children. I love them. Please. No, this is his fault. I've lost my little darlings because of him. Mr. Coates! Mr. Coates! Henry! Mr. Coates! Mr. Coates!
I'm sick of her constant crying. I can't stand it anymore. Her voice feels like a forced knot that doesn't move, but that's it. It's like this. Mis hijos! Mis niños pequeños! Mis hijos! Mis niños pequeños! Yes. And her hands in the front, impulsive and trembling, like two leaves dancing. They're breaking down the us! On the ancient stage, stab knives in the backs of ancient thieves of oil and bread. Let the rain drench these drapes and fade this paint of this surreal pain. Fuego, fire. Fuego, fire. Fuego, fire. Vicenta! 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 Vicenta!
Federico?